Hello YouTube, it is Dulce here. Welcome back to my channel, Dive In with Dulce. And as you can see, voila, I am here to talk about my big chop. Yes, why I did it, how long am I going to leave it like this, and some of the challenges I was facing with my hair and some that I may face with it in the future. Alright, let's talk about it.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else.
So, I am in my late 40s. I am in full-blown menopause. I am not in perimenopause. I am in full-blown menopause. I have been for over a year. I've never been a hair girly. I grew up like going to the salon every 2 weeks, things of that nature. It just isn't possible anymore. Well, it wasn't, when my kids were younger. It just wasn't in the budget, and I really wasn't feeling myself like that or feeling like being in a salon environment. So I used to perm my hair also, and I big chopped about 15 years ago and started anew. The biggest thing I was doing to my hair was henna in it, putting henna in it because I am like gray. This is my, except for this little red that you see here on the top, the rest of this is just my pure natural hair color. I was born with gray hair, so my hair grayed very early. So, as a woman in your late 20s, early 30s, I really wasn't ready to be, salt and pepper, so I started using henna. I loved it. It's a tad bit tedious if you know about henna. So, I think for me personally, it has run its course. After all of these years, I told my partner, which she normally puts it in, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. And as far as me cutting my hair hair is like to each its own. We always have hair envy, I will say people, women in general, when they look at somebody else's hair. Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful, your curl pattern, whoop de whoop de whoop. And I think my hair was pretty manageable for me, to an extent. Not so much manageable as far as working like 12-hour days and working 2 jobs. No, but it was somewhat manageable. In the beginning, my partner was the one taking care of my natural hair, and over the years, it really fell to me because she did a great job for many years. She took care of it. And of course, when you got your own hair to take care of, it's like, girl, okay, I'm tired of you. So I had begun taking care of it solely, like on my own. She would do it here or there, or possibly like do my henna. And I will say that was maybe like 3 to 5 years ago. It began to transition like more and more to me doing it. And I was doing okay. A little bit of a snatchback queen, which is part of my history. Maybe I'll do a hair story. So I also had like some good days. Like I would do 2 flat twists, like braids back. I would flat twist it sometimes. I just did not have the time nor the patience, most importantly. And I hated washing my hair. I hated washing my hair. It is the natural girlies would, if they knew how often I washed my natural hair. I knew what I sign up. So that was a task for me. So I would say the ghetto. Over this past year, like even when I went into full-blown menopause, my hair was not like that difficult to manage. I would say I started to notice a change in my hair, I would say 6 months ago. It was like, okay, But then about 2 months ago, it became very drastic. My hair has always been very tangly. It can tangle in a heartbeat. That's always been my biggest issue, but never like that bad. Lately, oh my god, it was so bad. I would just like give up. Like a few times my wife went on and twisted my hair. She was like, come on, let me just do something to your hair, like real quick. And she would do it, twist it, and I'd be like, okay. Like a week later, even if I'm like moisturizing, a week later, it'd be like, I'm like I can't even. But how I got to cutting my hair, I've been on like a serious weight loss journey for over a year, like 2 years. And as I am getting closer and closer to reaching my goal weight, I was like, I'm going to cut my hair. When I get to my goal weight, I want to cut my hair short. I love short hair. I look good with no hair, okay? I love short hair. I had short hair in high school, cut my hair all the way off. Tony Braxton, like back in the day, you know. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to cut my hair. I did not initially anticipate going this short, but I was definitely going to have the sides and the back tapered, and I was going to try to retain most of my length on top. But that did not happen because this hair was damaged. So when I went in for I finally went to a salon. I have not been to a salon in a hair salon, not a braiding salon, well over 20 years. So when I went and had my consultation, the stylist was like, hey, we at least got to cut this much because these, like, your ends are split. That's like, I feel like a myth about natural hair. You feel like my hair is natural. I'm not, and I'm nice to it. I don't put heat on it. Child, you still got split ends. But anywho. So I was like, okay, but the kicker was I never got around to detangling my hair before I went to the salon. I had every intention on it, but I felt myself like making excuses about making the consultation appointment. I'm like, okay, like I knew I had this day off and I knew this time was available on the app, and I'm like, well, no. And then I was like, you know what? Okay. Make the appointment, and I did. So even though, and I kept saying, as I got closer to the appointment, it was like maybe 2 days before I need to go. I'm like, okay, I'm detangling. Then I was like, I'm not detangling this. I'm going just like this. And it is what it is. And it was, and this is what it was. Okay. This is what it was. But I love it. I love it. Now, my partner, she did not love it. Like, if I could have filmed her reaction when she saw me for the first time, child, you would have thought her dog died. Child, she was like just turned around, like ready to go back out the store. Like, that was the whole thing. And it made me feel some kind of way because, I don't care what anybody thinks, but I kind of do care about what she thinks. So, but we're not even going to go there. So let's get to now. I am absolutely happy with my hair. Why am I so happy? Because I am finally getting to be nice to my hair. It's like I am falling back in love with my hair. I hated my hair before. That hair, and then once it became so tangly and brittle, and like my curls weren't even popping anymore when I would take the twist out, it was like, what the f is going on here? But now, like, I've literally washed my hair, I think, already like twice, and it's been a week. Because as a natural, your hair our hair actually loves water, even if we don't love water on our hair. So when it's this short, like, I need like a dime size of product. It's crazy. So I've already washed it like twice. And then when I get ready in the morning, I let my hair get wet in the shower, and then I put my product in right in the shower while my hair is still like soaking wet. Look, child, I didn't even brush down like a little baby hair. A little baby hair. Do you see it? A little baby hair. And I don't even do that. I'm not an edgy girl, but I'm like, it's fine. I am anticipating trying so many things with this short little bit of hair on my head. And I'm very excited. I've been doing like scalp massages, just being really nice to my hair and showing my hair some love and affection that I had not been showing it previously. So the big chop for me is like an awakening. While I was at the salon, I actually told the stylist, because she was like, you have like, it's kind of thin in here in the front a little bit, which I understand because this is where the whitest hair, this is where my first patch of gray was. That's where I came in the world with gray. So she was like, it's kind of thin, and so I kind of want to cut it down more evenly. And I was like, look, I don't hold on to nothing that don't serve me, okay? And she was like, okay. I was like, let's go. It's hair. Now, the big question is it going to grow back? Now, I do not want long hair again like I had. No. It was never like as long as it was when I was a teenager, but no. I hope to have hair that I can manage, I can treat with love and dignity and care for it. So would I like the top to grow out a little more? Yes, of course. The sides, who knows? They're going to definitely be shorter. I'm going to play with it, baby. I can't wait to get some designs and different type of tapers. Who knows? Like, I'm so excited. But I'm also interested to see how much of my hair grows back. My partner's like, you're menopause, as you get older. So that was her thing about like not cutting it. And I was like, girl, it's dead anyway. I'm definitely not doing the henna anymore. I am embracing my gray. And this is like, so I'm looking for products to help. And this is one of the, because I did notice it was kind of brassy looking or discolored. So this is one of the shampoos I got. I have another one too. This is the Everyday Silver. The other one of this brand I have in my shower. I did not find the freaking conditioner, which I hope to. And I also saw another brand that a few ladies use. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, because I'm excited about trying new things. I hope to get some gel. I'm going to be doing the do. What I will not be doing personally for myself is putting a wig on my head. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not going to chop my hair off and then for a week be like, oh my God, it's cute, then slap something on top of it. No. And I will not be getting any braids. I gave up on them, I would say, almost about 15 years ago. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting it in my hair. I'm not taking it out. I do not do it anymore. And that's just speaking for me. But I am happy to share this. If you are thinking about a drastic change to your hair, or if you have not been the nicest to your hair, take this video as a message to show your hair some love and do what fits you. I know that I needed something that was quick and easy between working out, work, and doing everything I do. I wanted something quick and easy, and this is phenomenal in my opinion. I love it. I am falling back in love with my hair. I am wearing my clothes and my outfits. I feel so good. And if you're watching this, I hope that you feel good too about your hair. So if you're looking for a sign, girl, take the leap. Take the leap, okay? Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, and definitely subscribe if you want to go along on this hair journey with me and see what I do with it. But please come back again, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for tuning in with Dive In with Dulce. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you please. See you in the next one.